Argentina is on the brink of a major economic shake-up. Javier Milei's government is accelerating its plans to liberalize imports, cut taxes, and dismantle decades-old trade restrictions. But while some hail these changes as a step towards modernizing the economy, others are raising alarm bells about the challenges that lie ahead. One of the key moves by Milei's administration has been the elimination of the Pais tax on imports. This tax, introduced under Cristina Kirchner in 2019, added up to 30% on transactions like buying foreign currency, paying for international services, or importing goods. It was initially designed to limit capital flight and protect dwindling foreign reserves. However, it also became a significant revenue source for the government, raising billions of pesos annually. Now, with this tax being scrapped, businesses can import goods more freely without the added financial burden. At the same time, the central bank is easing trade restrictions, replacing the cumbersome manual approval process with a more automated, data-driven system. All of this is an effort to reduce red tape, lower costs, and encourage more competitive trade practices. Milei's free market agenda has always prioritized reducing the state's role in the economy. By liberalizing imports and removing barriers like the Pais tax, the government aims to control inflation and end shortages of essential goods. For example, recent import bottlenecks even caused disruptions in industries like healthcare and automobile manufacturing, with hospitals struggling to acquire critical equipment and car production lines halting due to the lack of parts. The timing is crucial. December marks the implementation of some of these reforms, setting the tone for Milei's broader economic overhaul. Economy Minister Luis Caputo has framed these changes as a normalization of trade, aligning with Milei's vision of Argentina as a competitive, open economy. Not everyone is thrilled about these developments. Argentine companies, long shielded by protectionist policies, now face the daunting task of competing on an open playing field. For industries used to government support, this shift could be a rude awakening. Then there's the international dimension. While Milei might want free trade, that doesn't mean that other countries will play the game. Protectionist stances, like those hinted at by Donald Trump in the US, could pose barriers for Argentine exports. This asymmetry in trade policies might make it harder for Argentina to fully reap the benefits of liberalization. On top of that, there's concern about inflation. While cheaper imports could ease price pressures, the rapid removal of restrictions might destabilize markets in the short term, especially if foreign reserves remain low. These reforms are just the beginning of Milei's ambitious plans. The government is also exploring ways to pay off billions of dollars in commercial debts owed abroad, including offering dollar-denominated bonds to importers. This is part of a broader strategy to rebuild trust with international markets while stabilizing the peso. However, the success of these initiatives depends on balancing austerity measures with economic growth. Milei's administration has already faced backlash for job cuts in the public sector and subsidy removals. How these trade reforms will play out politically and economically remains an open question. Argentina is entering uncharted territory. The end of the Pais tax and the liberalization of imports signal a bold shift towards free market principles. For businesses and consumers, these changes could mean lower prices and greater access to goods. But they also bring risks, from inflationary pressures to increased competition for local industries. What do you think? Is this the radical reform Argentina needs, or are we looking at more economic turbulence ahead? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on Argentina's transformation under Milei.